Hi guys, welcome to our WOD for Saturday the 23rd of January. So Saturday Sickener, very similar to last week. We've got here similar movements and duration. Okay, so if you did last week, looking to kind of kick on, push the pace on from there. Okay, so 5 rounds in total, working you go, I go with a partner. Okay, so partner WOD. So what that means is partner 1 runs 400 metres and then rests. Partner 2 will then run their 400 metres. Okay, then partner 1 does 10 burpees plus 10 snatches on one arm, 10 snatches on the other arm, and then rest. Partner 2 does their burpees and snatches, and that is 1 full round. Okay, you'll do 5 rounds of that. Okay, if you're not working with a partner, okay, so if you want to do this solo, still work it as an interval session. What I recommend, go 1.5 minutes of rest between movements. Okay, it's going to allow you to really push the pace, which is what we want from this workout. So fast run, 400 metre run in there, do a decent pace, depending if you are working with a partner, depending on how fast they are, say maybe 90 seconds, 2 minutes of rest, something like that. Okay, and then really want to try and move through these. So fast, 10 burpees, and then straight into 10 snatches one arm, 10 snatches the other. Okay, let's say if you're working solo, we'll go about 1.5 minutes rest there, and then back to the top, go again. Okay, so 5 rounds in total. Excellent. So demo those snatches in a second, so whether it's dumbbell or kettlebell, you can go work with either. And then just a warm up that we're going to work through. Okay, so just a steady run to start, then a bit of mobility, 10 toe touches, and then straddle stance with a reach, and then some rotations, 20 leg kicks. Got a bit of walk out to press up, so you're starting to get that upper body involved, and some burpees, then a faster run, so 200 metres at about your WOD pace, and then from there, if you just start a warm up on your weights, you can just 5 snatches each arm, or if your weight is fairly heavy, you might want to throw some like clean and jerks in there first and then go into your snatches, and that should get you prepped and ready to go. Okay, so as far as your movements go, for the WOD, so for your snatches, so if you're working with a kettlebell, so we're 10 reps per arm, ideally sort of working with a load where you're going to be going unbroken, maybe 2 sets. If there's anything more than that, we'll bring the reps down a little bit, and whatever reps you take off, like add on to the burpees, that'll work nicely. So keep the timings about the same, but if you're going with, let's say, 5 snatches per arm, add 5 snatches on, 5 burpees on. Okay, so you do 15 burpees and then 5 snatches per arm, and that'll work as a good sub. Okay, so as far as your snatches go, so with the kettlebell, remember single arm, working that swing motion, driving, getting the power from the hips, and then we want to drive through and utilise that power to swing the weight around, and then punch the weight out so we're nice and solid overhead. On the way down, we receive that weight back into that swinging motion. Okay, so 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. If you're going with a dumbbell, you can work from hang or from the floor. So hang is a bit more like that swinging motion. Okay, if you're going from the floor, it's a bit more like a jumping motion, driving up. You can get under the weight and stand if you want. You're strong in there. You can still work that power from the legs with a good strong back into that lockout. Okay, so you want to drive and get power from the legs first. Bang, into that locked out position. Okay, 10 one arm, and 10 the other. As far as your walk goes, so just go through what those movements are there. So we've got 400 metre run to start, 10 toe touches. So it's nice and simple, starting to work all that posterior stretch out through there. And then the same thing from a straddle stance. So just down and up for 10 reps. Once you've done 10, you can come down. And there are straddle rotations. Okay, and then 20 leg kicks. It's a bit more dynamic now. You step in, drive through, kicking that right foot to the left hand, and left foot to the right hand. So 20 reps there, Then we walk out into press up. So you should be feeling nice and mobile. You can just start to get the upper body involved here. Nice solid position. Push up. And then back in. For 5 reps. Okay, so upper body work. Then into our burpees. Okay, so just 5 burpees. Then I recommend like a faster paced run. Now you've got your heart rate up. Should be feeling good. Get about 200 metres, you could do a 400 if you want, about your WOD pace. So just get that heart rate elevated. And then once you come back, get your hands on your weight and just get a few reps in with those snatches. Get yourself comfortable with your load and you should be good to go from there. Alright, enjoy this one and attack them runs and the burpees and snatches. Alright, cheers guys.